fallen into a rut when you're out working with your horse? You can't think of something new to do, so you do the same routine over and over and over again. But there are a lot of different things that we can do with our horses to strengthen the relationships that we have. Some of these things are under saddle, some of these things are from the ground, but the most important thing is getting out there and actually doing something with your horse. So if you've been searching for something new to do with your horse, I have 100 ideas of things that you can do. Hello Awesome Equestrians, I'm Lisa, the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to another video. And if this is your first time here and you want to make the most of the time that you have with your horse, be sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Alright, so I have 100 different ideas, yes, 100 ideas of different things that you can do with your horse. So the one thing I want you to keep in mind is, number one, first and foremost, know your limitations. If some of these things sound interesting and fun, like you'd want to try, but you're not sure and you've never done it before, like even cantering on your horse, make sure that you build up to that, and always, always, always make sure that you're wearing an approved safety helmet. Safety first. And any of the ideas that I'm going to talk about that are under saddle, again, if you don't feel comfortable doing them under saddle, you can always do them from the ground. Okay, so let's get into the list. You can hang out with your horse in his field. Grooming, that's kind of a given. Picking out his feet, and when I say picking out his feet, you want to get your horse to the point where you literally just run your hand down the back of his leg and he knows he's going to pick up his feet. The more you practice that, the easier it's going to be. Practice saddling and unsaddling your horse, but don't ride. Getting your horse used to being sprayed with different spray products like fly spray, shine sprays, different things like that, and get him used to it so much that he just stands there and he's not dancing around you when you're spraying him with the spray. Clip his bridle path, or if you don't have a pair of clippers, use scissors and trim his bridle path. Practice bridling and unbridling. Take him for a walk like you do your dog. Work on backing up in hand. Teach him how to move away from pressure from the ground. Another thing you can do on the ground is walk a dressage pattern. And if walking is too slow for you, how about taking your horse for a jog? Or lunging. Lunging is always a good exercise to do. What about backing up over a ground pole? Or how about backing up in a pattern? You can also walk up and down hills. This is excellent work for his hindquarters, and yours too. Practice mounting, and practice this over and over again so that your horse gets used to standing still when you're mounting. Practice using inside rein, outside leg, and then also practice outside rein, inside leg. Practice a 2-point position and see how long you can do it. And practice a 3-point position and see how long you can do it. Practice and perfect your sitting trot. Practice your rising trot. Learn how to feel for the correct diagonal when you're in posting or rising trot. Drop and pick up your stirrups without looking down. Walking without stirrups, trotting without stirrups. And how about a 2-point without stirrups? Cantering on your horse, and also counter cantering. See if you can learn how to do a flying lead change. Or how about walk to canter transitions? You can practice your half halts, and you can practice side passing. Or if you want to break and get out of the arena, go for a trail ride. How about walking your horse over ground poles? You can learn how to do a shoulder in, which means you can also learn how to do a shoulder out exercise. Practice walking in a straight line. It's a lot easier than it sounds. Trot a perfect circle. Canter a perfect circle. You could give your horse a bath, or how about teaching your horse how to smile? You could teach your horse how to bow. You could find a horsemanship pattern online and practice it. You could find an introductory dressage test online and ride that. Build gymnastic and jump it. Ride bareback. Learn how to do a turn on the forehand. Learn how to do a turn on the haunches. Or how about riding a serpentine pattern? And you could walk this, you could trot this, you could canter, you could do transitions, and even just practicing sitting still when your horse is in halt. You can spiral in on a circle or give your horse a massage. Practice braiding or banding your horse's mane. Ride to music. Ride for 15 minutes longer than you typically do. lunge over ground poles, lunge over a small jump or cavaletti, desensitize your horse to a plastic bag, desensitize your horse to a tarp or a water jump. Try to touch your toes while you're in the saddle. Learn how to ground drive with your horse, ride a cloverleaf barrel pattern, get your horse to bend without using the reins, back your horse in a circle, learn how to check your horse's pulse and temperature, open and close a gate while mounted, ride with a neck rope, teach your horse how to lower his head for bridling and haltering, video record your ride and then watch it, have a photography session with your horse and then actually print out one of the photos and hang it up. How about riding a reining pattern? Drag your arena or riding area and then work with your horse making fun patterns in the freshly drugged sand. Have someone lunge you while you're riding your horse. Practice loading and unloading your horse in a trailer without having anywhere to go. Learn how to correctly apply polo wraps. Learn how to size your horse for boots and apply boots to your horse's legs. Jump a small jump or cavaletti without stirrups. Remove your stirrups from your saddle for your ride. Ride your horse to the mailbox or just out in your neighborhood if you can. Try a different discipline. Ride through a creek or through water. Have a complete spa day with your horse, not just grooming. Try riding bitless. Make a costume for your horse. Take a professional lesson with your horse. Groom like you're getting ready to go to a horse show, even if you're not. Make homemade horse treats for your horse. Hand graze your horse. Find your horse's favorite itchy spot and scratch it. Ride with a friend or a neighbor. Ride with a loose rein and let your horse decide where you guys are going to go. Just make sure you do this in a confined area. Trot a figure 8 pattern. Make or buy a toy for your horse. Teach your horse the Spanish walk. Take your horse to a local horse show. Teach your horse to come when called. You can teach your horse different stretches. Learn how to braid his tail. And number 100 is my favorite. Give your horse a hug. Can you think of anything else to add to this list that you would do with your horse? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know what you do with your horse too. And if you'd like to learn more about my other videos, DIY projects, product reviews, and how you can be a budget equestrian, be sure to click the little subscribe icon so you don't miss anything. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.